Hi guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. So I actually did a voiceover for this game, this particular recording. I did a voiceover for this recording, and somehow I forgot to turn on my mic, so I have to do a voiceover over the video. Let's get into the game. My name is Larry. Once again, you're welcome to my channel. I am playing Bear and Breakfast. It's not always we have to deal with shooting games. Sometimes we need to relax. That's why I got into cozy gaming. That's why I like this game. This is my first playthrough. I've been seeing it. I wishlisted it on my Nintendo Switch and I realized that I actually have the game on my Epic. So like I said, let's get into it. Okay, so first off, I love the art style. I love this art style. Why can't I ever fall asleep on time? Same thoughts. It's always the thoughts. It's always the thoughts. So as you can see, I'm a bit slow with my reactions. I'm gonna be so tired tomorrow because I'm learning how to play the game. Hank's hands got very cold all of a sudden. His forehead felt heavy with a crushing pressure. I mean, if I saw ice like that, I would also feel a lot of pressure. A dark figure with glowing eyes stared from the horizon. Weathered stones and dry wood surrounded it. Suddenly, a blinding jolt of lightning illuminated the sky. Thunder cracked. A shriek pierced through the air. There was no one there. Sounds like some of my sleep paralysis events. Everything felt dark and silent again, except for the rain. Rain is nice when you need to sleep. Forget I said anything. Sleep is overrated. Nope. I actually like sleeping. I love to sleep. Okay, so I think this was the part they were teaching me how to move around. I can move. Me with my sleep paralysis demon. So yes, this is the part they were teaching me how to move. I'm playing on PC, so I'm using the WASD basic keyboard movements. All right. As I said, they're teaching you how to move around. Well, that's convenient. Hank is a mood, but I still can't get over the fur on his chest. I can't get over the fur on his chest. Okay. Move, bro. Bed. I wonder who this narrator is. I feel like it's the blue-eyed we'll call him sleep paralysis demon. I think it's the blue-eyed sleep paralysis demon that we saw. E to interact. This just basic controls, guys. This basic controls. Don't You're not great at making your mind up. Don't wake. Ooh. That's it. No more dumplings before bed. I ate chicken suya and it woke me up because of acid reflux. So I feel him on this. For the third time, Hank! Uh-oh. Better see what's up. So since I've played, I'm not going to pretend I do not know who that is. That is his mom. I actually didn't find out. I thought that was his girlfriend. I do not know why I thought that was his girlfriend. But that's what I first thought when I played it. Okay, when I played it, and yes, you have to move around, you have to find out where to go. This was me figuring it out because um you don't see controls or guidance. So I moved around a little bit looking for a place. Also, I love the music. I think it's very low, but I love the music in the game. And I also love how you can interact with the lamp to turn it on and off. It's nice, okay? It feels childish, but it's nice. It's a nice game. I've played, I think this video is supposed to be 30 minutes long, so I've played 30 minutes of it. But I enjoyed the first 30 minutes. I actually enjoyed the first 30 minutes. So this is me wandering around looking for Hank's mom. All right, that's Hank's mom. Need to interact. What was I waiting for over here? A map! A map! Well, aren't you a bag of bones, Margaret? Good to see hibernation hasn't kicked in yet. His mom has a big sense of humor. You can't call it that every time I get a little extra sleep. Besides, besides what? I had a hard time sleeping. Too many thoughts. What are you thinking about, Hank? Well, that runs in the family. Have you tried thinking less? Why did I not think about that? Thanks, mom. I honestly didn't remember, but I feel like I had the same reaction the first time I played. Exactly the same reaction. No, where's Annie? Oh, in her room with Will. Probably. I should go wake him up. Alright, honey. Alright, so this is showing you how to move. That showed the tutorial how to move. I think you guys can hear the music. I don't know. It's a bit faint because I wanted my voice to be a little bit overpowering. I wanted my voice to be a little bit overpowering. I love the art style. I love the art style and I love their reactions. Good. Get out. Will is my spirit animal. Morning. Out. That's not very good morning of you. I too wouldn't be happy if someone came very early to say good morning enthusiastically to me. I am not a morning person. I only wake up early so I can go to work. And I feel like the reason why it paused over here was I was saying this exact same thing. There's nothing good about being up this early. Look at Will's face. Look at Will's face. He is my spirit animal. Okay. He is my spirit animal. I don't smell any reasons to be up yet. And he seems very simple. What do you mean? I could smell him a mile away. Ooh, sassy. Delightful. Both of you. Look at Hank. What's on the docket today, boss? Digging a new hole next to the other holes. Actually, mom says she might let us cross the creek today and check under the bushes for mushrooms. What I tell ya? I live for the hunt. How come we never get to do fun stuff anymore? Like a good old visit to the dumpster. He looked too happy saying that. He looked too happy saying that. We are not allowed past the fence anymore. Why is Hank blushing? What did he do? Besides, there hasn't been any new garbage in months. Well, we won't find any garbage or shroomies in here. Let's go already. You're on his side now? It's morning. We're up. Let's go do stuff. They warned me betrayal never comes from your enemies. See, I remember this part because I stopped and I was like, in my language, they say abovekawa if you basically if an insect would bite you, it's from your own clothes. I remember pausing and saying, this is that same thing. But yeah, this is I think all of this part was me trying to figure out how to move, how to get into the game. Hank, kids, over here. Get your digging claws ready. Here it comes. Coming. I think this was fairly easy. This was fairly easy. There are some parts that you can't go. You'd see what I mean later. But this was fairly easy. This was actually easy. Interact. E to interact. Odd looking fella. Wonder why they have that though. I wonder why they have that. Hey ma. Morning kids. Morning Mrs. Ma'am. Will is so strict, bro. Will is so strict. Did you sleep alright? As good as ever? Good enough. Whatever that means. Good. Today is a very special day. I need you to go to, sorry, to go on the hunt. All right, point me to the hole, to Black Moss. Why does mom look like that? What? What? I know I said no going past the fence, but you've all been so good and I need your help. Sorry, I just realized it's late, so I can't be too loud. The bush around the tombstone is getting a little thick and the flowers aren't in bloom anymore. So I'll need you to find me a bundle of alligator weed. I did not know alligators smoked. I can't believe we get to leave this stinking place. Intrusive thoughts, well. Hmm, look at Margaret. I mean, adventure. Adventure. Look at Hank. Anyway, Hank, you're in charge of this operation. Here, this is what I'm looking for. In fact, take the whole notebook so you don't forget. Hank with the surprise Pikachu face. Hank with the surprise Pikachu face. Okay, I've realized Hank is the only one that's not dressed. He's the only one that's not dressed here. Um, Will is wearing a hat. Annie's wearing clothes. Obviously, Mom is wearing this apron. But Hank isn't wearing anything. But don't lose it again. I won't. He will. See, it be your own people, okay? It be your own people. Why is Margaret angry though? Why is Margaret angry? Okay, so I think here I was slow with my reactions, or maybe I was just yapping. That's why I paused it for a bit. Maybe I was just yapping, because I know I was. He will. Alright, T3. And remember, you're getting that bundle and straight back. That's not going to happen. Yes, spoilers, but we obviously knew this was the first time of leaving the ticket, so that wasn't going to happen. No one step further from the swamp. Yes, ma. Okay, so this was where I struggled. Okay, this was where I struggled a little bit. You can see the quest, the show tutorial, your inventory. So let's just take it. I was looking through this because, like I said, this is my first playthrough. This is my first playthrough. I didn't know where to move, and I think I was way too blind because there is an arrow at the bottom right of the screen, and I did not see it. And in my head, I was like, where am I supposed to go? And I was wandering around. Look at me, lost. Because in real life, I can't also use maps. I can stare at Google Maps and I'll get missing. Yeah, one fun fact about me, guys. It's unfortunate. So when I'm playing games and they don't have, I don't know, a glow that's go here, I get lost. That's why I like Genshin Impact. Genshin will, I think there's a button in Genshin, when you tap on it, it would show some golden rays on where you should go. So this is me wandering around. I'm just going around looking for where the black moss is. Yeah. I don't know. My brother is supposed to edit this video and he said he might fast forward it. So let's see. Maybe he will. Maybe this will be me trying to fill in the void by yapping so much. But yeah, who guys, we've met four characters right now. Who is your favorite? Will. Okay, Will is my spirit animal. If I have trouble falling asleep, I just start reading my book. That would not work for me. That will not work for me. Guess my brain would rather shut off than read another word. That will never work for me. That would rather keep me up. That would rather keep me up. I love to read, guys. I am addicted to reading. I have stayed up countless nights because of light novels I started reading. Because I wanted to read an extra chapter, a few more pages. So Reading before bed is such a bad idea to me. This is me going through the tutorial page because I didn't know where to go. I was literally trying to find out how to move, and I was so frustrated. I was so close to giving up and opening a tutorial. Ichife means more friends to hang out with. No, Annie. I don't think that's what it means. You strike me as a real leave the gun, take the cannoli kind of guy. I think cannoli is food. The reason all the jokes about Mondays are so terrible is because people only think them up on a Monday. So now we have to do Tuesday jokes. We have to do Tuesday jokes, okay? So yes, this is me wandering around fighting for my life. I was so close to opening a tutorial. I think I went back into the house thinking maybe I would find the way to the black moss. But I've realized the house, I think bears live in caves. So the house is more or less a cave. The house is more or less a cave. And I was walking on the edges, like by the edges, because when I first moved through the house, it was by walking in the dark areas I was able to move to the other room. So that was what I was trying to do. The three friends found themselves further than they'd ever gone before. Okay, he has a hat over here. So what happened to the hat? Did he lose it? Did he lose the hat? This is the first clothing article I have seen on Hank. Past the soothing meadows and the quiet streams of the ticket. Margaret wouldn't know, but this was not exactly their first adventure. Annie the Karelian dog, brave but clumsy. Yeah, we can see that. We can definitely see that. Will, the poor Will, is that a bird species? Grumpy on the outside, but surprisingly, even more so on the inside. Yes, bro doesn't look like he would be happy on the inside. And Hank, the brown bear, tearful and curious. Way too positive for me, but maybe a little concerned about the promise he made back home. Yeah, look at how scared he looks. No, ma'am, I'm definitely not gonna wander too far in an adventurous fashion. You are. You definitely are. Okay, so when I saw that screen, I actually thought, ooh, I finally found the way to Blackwood. No, I hadn't found the way to Blackwood. I think this was me interacting with another lamb and just walking around. This is mom's room, I think. Look at the bookshelves. Look at the bookshelves. And I came back here. I think that's outside. And I lost my way again. Okay, I lost my way again. Because I didn't know where to go. Okay, I'm back outside. Was it around here that I saw the arrow? I don't think I paid attention to the arrow at first. Because I went to the stream. I was going towards the stream. Yep, I think this was where I saw the arrow. I can't believe I have filled in my yap session. Yep, yep. This was where I saw the arrow and I knew I had to go there. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Traveling. Blackmore's finally. Alright, gang. Spread out. Nah, Annie is crazy. Look at her. Look at Will too. We are looking for alligator weed. Alright, so when I saw the arrow, I just knew I had to go here now. Thank God for the arrows. I think the game is rated 3 up. So even kids can play. I mean, technically it's for everybody. So what's in the what? I heard it too. We'd better go. But we haven't found the thing for your mom yet. We actually have. I'm with Hank. Let's see where the sound came from. Hank did not say that. Look at how happy he looks. That's not what I meant. We are going back. You know what? I bet it's a brand new garbage truck. Why does it feel like garbage trucks anyway? Don't care. Mom says straight back. Let's go. Oh, such a mommy's boy. She also said to get some gator weed. We haven't found any yet. Maybe there's some in the truck. No, come back. I do not know why Hank didn't tell them that he found the gator weed. I don't know why. This time I knew where the arrow was, but I just wanted to see this because they had the eye on it. That's one big rock. It is one big rock. Big rock. My bad. I was using my left hand to move, and it was a bit tricky. It's not my dominant hand, I'm afraid. It was a bit tricky for me. Okay, traveling again. Timber crossing. That's where they are. So I didn't luxurious outhouse. At this point, I didn't realize that I was the one who was going to build all of this. I was just walking around scouting. Yeah, collecting valuables. I realized I could collect valuables for things and nice looking things. Take yes, take everything, bro. What do you mean? Take everything. They're mine. They are mine. Then I walked through this door to this broken house and I was scavenging, right? That's the correct word because I was picking up everything. It felt like stealing. It felt like stealing, but it doesn't belong to anyone. It's been abandoned, so you can't really call it stealing, right? But I cleaned the place. I tried it. Proper thief behavior. Come on, get out, Hank. Get out. That's it. Look at us being hyenas, scavenging. Because hyenas are scavengers, right? All right. Then I realized that I had some of the materials and I had to find other materials to build this place. So you have to pick up materials around so you can build places. Sorry. I didn't even realize that was a sign. There are no tasks to be done in this area at the moment. You strike me as okay, this is his normal voice line. So I had to interact with the shark. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Grab opportunity by the throat and show it who's boss. Okay, I sang it the first time too. So the strange shark had shiny, bouncy exterior and wore cool sunglasses. You wouldn't even realize from the first sight he had sunglasses. It took this text for me to realize he had sunglasses. The little grey speaker box was strapped to its neck, blurting out nonsense. It reminded Hank of Will's TV. Next to it, a little car had a big advert for something called Pon Voyage. Voyage? Voyage? Voyage is French, right? Nothing weird about it at all. Perfectly normal. Hello. Be part of the next exciting experience, enticing escape, electrifying enterprise. Is someone in there? You there, fine, gentleman, in the orange coat. How did he see Hank? I am pretty gentle. How would you like to own the next minor share in the next major maneuver? You know what I said the first time I read this? Scam. Well, I'm not into anything major. And I must reiterate, the share is very minor. Scam, okay? Scam. Very, very minor. How exactly are you talking? The math. Bro is so confused. He's doing math. Pon Voyage is multinational, multi-layered, multi-your friend corporation. Proper scam. Multi-scam, bro. Multi-scam. I'm sorry I'm repeating the word. Guys, watch out for scams like this. Offering secure touristry, adjacent goods, and services in exchange for valuable personal collateral. You lost me. Don't think he ever had me to begin with. The spirit animal. Just bring in your old, useless, priceless family jewelry or expensive heirloom of choice, and we will give you a 1 to 3 day all inclusive voucher for the vacation of a lifetime. I should bring my heirloom and I get a 1 to 3 day vacation. Not even it's not even certain that they'll give me all the 3 days. Okay, it's just 1 to 3. Sorry, buddy. I don't have anything expensive or a heirloom. Pon Voyage is also on the lookout for a brand new. Oh, why does he keep saying it like that? For its millions of customers all around the valley. I think I was moving too fast around that side. I apologize. We will take any location or premises, no matter how run down or decrepit, to offer our very human patrons the holidays they deserve. Wait, for humans to live here? I don't think anyone wants to live here. They are just stories. I've seen this before. The humans wander around where Shark Boy tells them, then they stare at the trees and they try to forget whatever they are running from. That burns. Because that's true. That's why we go on vacation to forget our life at home. I know that's why I would want to go on a vacation. I read it in a magazine. Humans are whack. You are so right, Will. If you or a friend of a friend would like to offer your home or house to become a Pond Voyage premium premises by restoring, repairing, redecorating, and bringing it to a minimum standard, which frankly no one enforces, they just want their money. They just want their money and drastically, barely alter your monthly income. Scam. Simply press the green button under my gullet and a representative will get in touch. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. I have no idea what he just said. If I heard that shark right, I'm pretty sure it wants to give us money. Human grade primo quality shiny money. His eyes are shining. All I heard was that humans are coming back. Well, the money has to get here somehow. Priorities. Will has his priorities. Will has his priorities in check. Humans, I've barely seen one in months, and that's more than enough. Annie, what did the humans do to you? Her face has changed. Her face has changed. Guys, pay attention to their reactions, not just their dialogues. Pay attention to their reactions too, because they have such cute reactions. Hello, don't you see what this means? With your oddly alarming strength, my foolproof understanding of things, and Spau's cheerful attitude, like I said, she's too enthusiastic for me. I am cheerful. You are. I just don't care for him, that's all. Oh, what did I do to my baby girl? We stand to make a boatload of cash. The guy said, barely alter your income. I have no idea what she said. Human, back, money, give, good. I'm gonna be honest. If it's anything other than good, look, just go tell the shark we're in. We'll just use any broken down shit. They're all abandoned anyway. That is why I robbed them, okay? I didn't rob them. They did not belong to anyone, so they're mine. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Grab opportunity by the truth. Press the green button. I think I did. Yeah. Hello again. Congratulations, you've been automatically entered into a standard legally binding agreement. That's not true. That's not true. Guys, beware. By using your fingerprint identification data from the local police department, how would they get a best fingerprint? Welcome to the family. Error unknown pattern. See? Name suits you. You are now contractually obligated to provide your premium property details within the next 3 business days. Simply press the green button under my gullet when premises are ready to accept our first guest. All right, who knows anything about human houses? Well, I used to look at the pictures of the houses in the magazines we found. That's why they go dumpster diving. That's why they go dumpster diving. Could the humans maybe just live under a bus? No, I don't think that cuts it. They are fragile and get scared easily. They sounds familiar. I think I know a thing or two about making a place cozy, and I do not get scared that easily. Yeah, but I think we need help too. We should go find Tony. New character incoming. I really don't think we should bother him. He won't mind. Besides, I think he will enjoy it. I don't even know who he is these days. I doubt he ever left sawdust. Go see if you can sniff him out and tell him we need his master woodwork skills. That will get him going. All right. I think that was it. And that is where I ended the pod. So thank you guys so much for joining. I appreciate it. And let me know, who is your current favorite character. Mine is Will. Will is such a mood. He is my spirit animal. And I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye.